Subscribe to our YouTube Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
What was that adjustment, though, from college to the NBA, though, at Boston? Because you had, what you averaged, like 17 or something your rookie year?
Yeah,
18,
17,
something like that.
like 17. It was hard for me because we were terrible, man. I don't know if you guys know, man. We won 15 games.
Yeah, y'all had the worst record
we was
in
15
NBA history.
But the best thing for me was, is I played for ML Carr.
Okay.
So ML was the GM and the head coach of the team. And basically, after like 30 games, he was like, he see me wasn't doing nothing. He was like, it's your show. And he just let me play. So I got a chance to play through my mistakes and get some real minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes when you come in, you don't get an opportunity to do that. Mm-hmm. So he let me play through my mistakes, and that's why I was able. I think I was like 17 now. I was able to put up some decent numbers.
Hell yeah, as a rookie, that's fire.
I was right behind AI. Y'all know what AI was over there doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, AI was putting in work. But they were losing too, though.
Yep.
But AI was cooking too. So me, him, Ray Allen, in that class too, were all doing really, really good. But yeah, it was hard though. But I just kind of like, because I was just coming from college, man. Well, I just lost 6 games in 2 years.
Yeah.
I think my first year we lost 4 games at my freshman year, 4 or 5, and then we won a championship. We was 36-2.
Yeah.
So I hadn't lost a lot in the last couple of years. So it was like trying to stay focused, and so they did I had the credit, but I played for a Hall of Fame staff. A lot of people don't know that. That was connected with that organization. Dennis Johnson, God rest his soul, he was on that staff as well. K.C. Jones was on the staff as well. Tommy Heinsohn obviously was calling the game. So it was a lot of the old guys. Red Auerbach was still alive and still coming to the games. So I was around a lot of tradition. JoJo White. Yeah. I'm thinking about everybody that was just in the gym all the time.
Yeah.
Wow, so it was like, so it was cool. So they was kind of like starting to build it around me a little bit.
What was that oh shit moment though in the NBA? Like who'd you match up with? It was like, God damn, this ain't nothing like college.
Man, person guard me was Dennis Rodman. He's super strong, man. Quick feet.
Yeah.
Couldn't really score on him. Mm-hmm. That was a challenge for me. But guarding, Tim Duncan, man. I mean, for me, they're playing power forward, bro. I mean, footwork, big dude, got all the moves.
Elite.
You can't. He ain't gonna talk to you. He doing it. He ain't giving you no. He ain't giving you nothing back. You know what I mean?
He just killing.
Probably my best, and then my best matchup would be probably Ticket. Me and KG had some moments, especially when I first came in the league, because KG was in Chicago, but he's not from Chicago. Yeah. So a lot of people in Chicago loved him for the 1 year he came up and played Ronnie Fields. So me and KG had some battles. We liked the summer league. It carried over into the real games, but that's the one guy that we had. Them 2 games we played were gonna be special.
For sure. Listen, man, we talk about it, man. You was part of one of the best All-Star games ever, that 98 joint, man.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me about that experience, man. First All-Star game, and it'd be one of the most historic ones in hindsight, too.
Yeah, it was because it's in New York. Yeah. I mean, it was in Madison Square Garden. And what made it special, too, was MJ. It'd been his last year. To be a part of that, even though it was a circus, kind of like, you know what I mean? But it was dope to see him go out the way he did. And to be a part of that. And to play a significant role. I got like 20-some minutes that game. I was geeked up. I was happy about that. You know what I mean? And it was my first one, too. To be at Madison Square Garden and play in my first game, too, was special. But it's something I will always remember, man. That locker room, and you know what I'm saying? I couldn't sit on the back of the bus. You know, imagine getting on the bus and they're like, look, you up top. You can't sit in the back of the bus with the guys. It was just the whole experience was dope to be a part of that and to see Mike go out like that. I liked it better in '98 than when I was, luckily I was part of. We could talk about that. I was part of both of them when his last one in Washington, when he was Washington Wizards too.
Yeah,
that's crazy. We got to have KG on the show. He talking about that opening situation with the lob with him and Kobe. Yeah. It was just like that was Kobe's coming out party. They was trying to pit him against Mike. It's a legendary moment, especially for the All-Star game. We talk about how lackluster it is now. Them moments help make a lot of Hoopers memories for like good moments for basketball.
Oh yeah, and then you know what's crazy, man? The guys took it was crazy. Prize money was obviously not as big back then, but guys was like, man, I want this 20,000. You know what I mean? We're gonna win. We're gonna compete. Well, these guys now getting $250,000, $300,000, $500,000 to play. It's different now. But so I understand. I see where they're struggling at because these guys probably don't understand. But the money was different. You know, it's different now. You got guys making 30, 40, 50 million. They like, I ain't looking at that like, it's a
We
vacation.
just talked about that.
Yeah, like you said, 250 now. They sneezing at that. Boy, 20 G's, they not even pulling up.
Yeah, but guys, we played. Guys was playing for that prize money, man.
Yeah.
Man, like we was in there, they was getting it on. At least that you knew that second, you knew that third and fourth quarter was gonna be competitive. Even if the first and two wasn't right, but that third and fourth was gonna be good.
For sure.
I know we kind of skipped over, we went to your pro, but you was part of the best draft class ever.
Yes, sir.
And I just wanted to point that out. Like you said, you said Bubba Chuck Iverson being the first pick, and the list goes on. That draft class was so loaded.
Elite.
Like, did you know when you was part of getting drafted, did you know, like, man, I'm with a bunch of killers, or you thought, like, man, I got snubbed, I probably should have been a number one pick? How did you, like?
Nah, my draft process was hard. I worked out for 9 teams, so I worked out from 2 to 11.
Yeah.
I didn't work out for the Toronto. I think they was picking 1. So I didn't work out for them. But it was hard. Like, you had to go in there, and I didn't know till the draft day, the Celtics called my agent, was like, look, we trying to move up, and we're going to take him. I didn't know where I was going. But there was some great workouts because back then, I don't know how they do it now, you competed against other guys. So, like, most of my workouts, I went in with all the small forwards.
Sharif?
So it was like Sharif, me, John Wallace.
Is Tim in that class?
Dante Jones. He's at Mississippi State. John Wallace, me, Walter McCarty, my teammate. So it was like 6 or 7 of us. So a lot of times you'll come in those workouts and it'd be 4 of y'all in the same workout. So, and that's what made it different. Maybe 2 teams I got to work out by myself.
Damn.
But all the rest of them was competitive workouts. Like, you had 3, 4 guys in there, and you go at it. They throwing the ball in the middle, like one-on-ones. Like, get it on, like, type of shit. Like, so that's what made it really, really special. But I had great workouts. I felt good leaving everywhere. I never felt like I didn't have a good workout. And what I did that was different probably, I don't know what guys do now, I never left school. Yeah. So I stayed up under Coach Patino. So when I put my name in the draft, I stayed working out up under him. So I stayed doing the same workout. You know how most guys put their name in the draft. They going to get the car. They going to kick it.
Yeah, it's up now.
No. I stayed locked in. Like, I just stayed right there. I didn't move until the day after I got drafted. Then I moved out of Lexington, Kentucky. But before then, I just stayed locked in. But it was different, though. You had to play. Like, they made you play one-on-ones, and you get it on.
So did you have a matchup with Sharif in them workouts?
No, I didn't play against Sharif. I was actually surprised Sharif, because I didn't really know much about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the other guys I knew a lot about, because Sharif ended up going 3.
Yeah.
So he went off the board early. So I was like, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was nice, though.
He was
It's
hard.
Yeah,
fuck.
he was.
Yeah, he was nice.
But then I was like, he went to Vancouver. I was like, cool. I was like, I ain't want to go to Vancouver.
Yeah.
That's too far west. I was like, cool. I don't want to go there.